Hello, you scoundrels of the internet. Thank you once again for coming to Held Captive Media. It's your boy Logan and I guess Twitch streamer Zane here, and we're here to talk about something. And let me just tell you something. I'm Rihanna right now because whips and chains excite me. Because we're going to dig into the BDSM horror film Hellraiser and its current update. So this is actually coming to us from, let's see here. This is coming to us from Collider. I'm going to quote the article here. Despite now being under the ownership of the typically family-friendly Walt Disney Company, after purchasing 20th Century Fox and all of its assets, Hulu has not been pulling its punches when it comes to the world of horror. Just this year, Hulu released the anticipated Predator prequel Prey, which has since earned enormous praise from fans and critics alike, in addition to becoming Hulu's most viewed original film ever. It continues on to say, Hulu will be reviving another beloved franchise for its penchant for pain and suffering and being sexy. Sorry, that's my own little part. Hellraiser, with a new movie entitled, so eloquently, Hellraiser 2022. So first of all, Zane, do you know anything about the Hellraiser franchise at all?
So I know that the biggest complaint that I've heard about the first Hellraiser is people expected Pinhead to be more in it.
Yeah.
And that's about what I know. I don't know how. I love a bunch of horror. I love slasher. I love the genre that sits in, but I've always slept on it.
So Hellraiser is like disgusting, right? So no, but honestly though, it has a huge fan base, but what it mainly dives into is a lot of body horror, a lot of leather, a lot of BDSM things involved, torture, stuff like that. And it's supernatural and crazy and weird. And at one point in time, they've been working on a Hellraiser movie. I mean, forever. Like, this current film has been in development since 2007. So I have a couple of worries, you know, like it didn't, at one point, Hellraiser was being pitched as a Hellraiser versus Michael Myers movie when Freddy versus Jason came out. Another movie that was pitched was Hellraiser versus Jay and Silent Bob. Didn't come out. Unfortunately, I would have been really excited about that. But to be honest with you, it's like the first Hellraiser movie is great, and then the rest of the sequels have just been pretty fucking terrible. So I'm excited to see a Hellraiser movie come out, but I have concerns.
Yeah. Like,
this movie's been in development hell since 2007, and it's coming out as a Hulu Original Film.
I want to hold the fact that it's being released as like,
well, Prey was really good from what I hear. People love that movie. And
yeah, but that's kind of been one of those things that, like, I feel like there are so many things where now anymore streaming is the one with the budget. Like, so you get a lot of things that, like, just really cool stuff is coming out of
that's not really true. I mean, like, it's kind of true, I guess, in the sense that, like, things get made for streaming a lot more than they get made for movies. But the difference is if you're making something that's in a recognizable franchise, right? Like, you want to put it out in theaters because people want to treat it like an event film. You know, like, oh, I'm a Hellraiser fan. I'm going to go put on my fucking leather assless chaps and head to the movie theater, you know.
How did you know how I spend my Tuesdays?
But seriously, there's a huge fan base around it. So it makes me wonder, well, why just drop it? Because it is dropping it on streaming, you know. Yeah. I think it actually, the reason why I have some hope for it is that there was that acquisition where Disney bought Fox and Hulu and all that stuff. Yeah. So maybe the hope is that, okay, they just don't know what they're doing with these franchises, and they know that the cinemas are kind of hard to make money at right now. Maybe they're just trying to beef up Hulu and put out really good shit on Hulu so people sign up. That's my hope. What I probably think is true is that this movie's been in development hell since 2007 because it's bad. Yeah. And nobody wants to see it, and that's why it's going to Hulu. But we will find out for sure.
And that's one of those things that there's a lot of things going against this movie, which is kind of what I don't know why I always want to root for bad things that are happening, because every time people are excited about something, it keeps coming out and being shit.
So like your love for like the Monsters trailer probably plays into that.
I mean, a little bit, yeah, where everybody's like, wow, the fucking Monsters trailer looks like dog shit. And I'm like, no, I want to love it. Because it's just one of those things where I'm just like, if everything is going right for a movie, they've been coming out as shit. So hopefully the inverse of that is true.
All right, now, Zane, I'm going to tell you another fact, and then you can give me the idea. So this movie is entitled Hellraiser 2022. So you know it comes out this year. There's only one snippet that's come out, a 15-second teaser. And do you know when it comes out? October. So they haven't shown us any of it at all, and it comes out next month. So, guys, let us know if you think it's going to be bad, because we're starting to surmise and think that it probably will be.
That's a quick timeline, but they could have done that to kind of like... Because I also, like, one of my favorite trailers that was ever put out was the Super 8 trailer, where they give nothing away. You literally just get that, like, banging on the wrecked train door, and then it's like, Super 8.
But I knew what Super 8 was before it came out. Like, I knew kind of what it was. I knew the somewhat of the plot. Like, I understood what I was getting into. I don't even know anything about this Hellraiser
You know what
movie.
you're getting into with Hellraiser?
No, I don't.
A lot of leather.
For the record, I've shown Hellraiser to people, and they did not know what they were getting themselves into. But anyway, guys, first of all, let us know in the comments. Do you wish Hellraiser versus Jay and Silent Bob would have came out? Do you think it would have been better than this movie? Also, are you guys excited for the Hellraiser movie? Are we just haters and we're going to watch it and fucking love it? And maybe put on a little bit of leather. I don't know. Let us know down in the comment section below, and make sure to like and subscribe, baby. Peace out.